coming to Jesus. We coming to Jesus out there, cool kids. This is a come to Jesus video. It's also going into the Silver University. Silver University. This one's for the Kansas Kid. We're going to put a little Kansas Kid link in the comment section there. You're gonna love it. Now I was going to do this in the morning, but luckily I got off early tonight. It happens every once in a while when I get cancellations and such. So Kansas Kid, as promised. Now y'all may not know this, but the Kansas Kid, and we're going to mention the FG Stacker. We'll put a little link in the comments there for him too. And even Tom's Coins, even though he doesn't know it yet, because he's already started. Tom's Coins already started. Pirate Stacker, we're going to mention them too. They've already started the journey. They didn't even know it. Okay? And they may not even know for a while that they're starting the collection, but they've already started it. They just don't realize it. Yeah. And maybe this video will help push them along to the obvious conclusion. And that conclusion is that you got to have one silver coin from every country in the world. Damn it. Why wouldn't you? How could you not have it? How could you not desire such a great thing to aspire to do? I don't get it. I don't understand. You already got coins from all over. Why wouldn't you take it to the obvious next level? That's all I'm saying. So, anyway. Sorry, I lost myself there for a second. I promise the Kansas Kid, and this is going to help anyone who's trying to do this collection. This is the Silver Coins Around the World collection, and hold that thought. Now, yeah, you're asking me, what is the Silver Coins Around the World? Well, to be fair to Kansas Kid, FG Stacker, and all these other cats, the real truth, is I've been doing this collection for 15 years, but I didn't realize it, just like a lot of you don't realize you're doing it. You want coins. You look for coins. You look for cheap silver. You want silver cheap, but then you realize some of the silver can't be had cheap. It just ain't out there, and then you got to pay a premium, and then you realize, oh, I got that because it was from that country. Here we go. So I did a video about this today. If you want to check it out, cool kids. This is from the Solomon Islands, which is a country, and this is the first coin they ever made, ever. Their first coin, and they didn't make it. The Franklin Mint made it, but you know, potato. All right, this is too loud. All right, that's a little better. Anyway, cool kids. Silver coins around the world, okay? Now, I started 15 years ago when silver hit $50 an ounce. I realized something. I'm looking online, I'm looking for silver. I keep finding this Canadian stuff like 30% under melt or more. And I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing paying for, Morgan dollars, ASEs, right? Let me tell you how all this transpired. Yeah. So I started just looking at foreign silver lots. I started buying foreign silver stuff so cheap. When silver went up, this got cheaper relative to the price of silver. So actually this stuff gets cheaper, not more expensive, as people are hunting those ASEs and all this stuff that everybody collects, right? Next thing you know, you're buying, silver under melt all the time, constantly. Like there was a run I had in 2012. I mean, it was just crazy town how much silver I could get and how cheap I could get it. Like, the more silver went up and stayed in the high 30s, $40 an ounce range, the less people seem to care about the foreign stuff. Now, this stuff is always popular. Some of this stuff's always going to be popular. Like trade dollars, you're probably not going to find these cheap. But there is stuff you can get dirt cheap. all the time on Canadian. I mentioned Canadian, right? That is the stuff. So what this collection is this is me years later. I realized, you know what? I got all the low-hanging fruit. What if I just got one coin from every country I didn't have a coin from and just said, F it, I've got it all. And that's what I did. I endeavored and I made it happen. And I got... Now, listen, some of these coins are pricey. Okay. But, you know, this one's from Oman, by the way. I don't know if you knew that. If you watch Silver Coins Around the World, you'd know that. But this video isn't about any of that. This is just how did we get here? So that's how we got here. Now we're going to talk about what we do now that we're here, and that is what I wanted to show you guys. So there's an interesting tool on the interwebs that you're going to like. It's called Numista. Okay, and I'm going to pull it up. Here we go. This is Numista. Okay. Now, you can create an account, and on that account, you can. So far, I've just put in like some of my Canadian stuff, not even the bulk of it, just a little bit of it, and we're at 4.81 kilograms, right? Anyway, yeah, that's not the bulk. The bulky bag is heavy. It's hard to lift up. That's how much silver that is. Probably weighs 30 pounds, I would imagine. I mean, it's not hard to lift up. Like, I'm not saying I'm a pussy or nothing. I'm just saying it's heavy. It's mostly 80%. There's some 50% in there, so, you know, do the math on that. But that's what I got in there so far, and this will actually keep track of how many coins, what all they are. But here's the thing. Now, we're not worried about that. What we want is on the main page here. Hold on. There we go. We can actually search by country. So let's say, all right, let's say you want Nigeria. Right? Nigeria is a country, not Niger, Nigeria. Okay. Well, you can look here, right? And they're going to show you every coin and what it's made of. That one's aluminum, but this one's silver. Okay, so we could go here and we can look at not just the particulars of the coin, but there's always listings at the bottom with the coin, which you got to make sure because it's just similar lots. And you see here there's no real deals there. But another tool you can use, right, is you go to the country. That's Armenia. I put Nigeria. Why are we doing Armenia? Okay, we'll try this again. Okay. Okay, British West Africa would count, right? So you gotta find a silver coin. Here's a medal. All right. Democratic Republic of Bakassi. Okay. That's a silver-plated copper nickel coin. Okay, so we gotta find something from Nigeria. And then, here we go. Nigeria. That's a medal. I want the country. Boy, I picked the wrong country, didn't I? So some of these are tricky. Biafra is Nigeria. Okay. All right, here we go. Yes, so that's what I wanted to find. This link here, that's what you want to click. So sometimes it's tricky to find it. See, there you go. Now, we can pick different coinages, right, from Nigeria and see if there's anything in silver from Nigeria, right? So here we go. And this tells you what the metal is. Brass, right? And we can just keep going. There's a silver coin right here. 1 pound. This is from Biafra, but that's part of Nigeria, so it counts. And these coins are very expensive. $320, $150, depending on the alignment. And there they are for sale. Very expensive. So maybe we don't want to do that. Maybe we want something more, price friendly. Let's see if there is anything. Right? This is a perfect example right here of how tricky this collection is. So these are aluminum. I'm not seeing any silver. You can kind of tell if they're silver just by looking at them, really. Yeah. No silver. No silver. Right? Copper, nickel. Copper, nickel. I know. It's tricky, guys. It is tricky. So you gotta keep hunting and hunting until you find it. Okay. Well, so then you're like, okay, I can't find any silver coins for it, right? That's when you resort to Wikipedia, right? And this is where you can use the cop-out, which is, you ready for this? Nigeria used to be a holding held by a different country. And if you can find a coin that was made there, it counts as far as my collection goes, right? So this is how I got a lot of stuff, was the British Empire. So here we go. I think it's British West Africa. But you can check it and see what was held there. And it'll show you on a map, right? There we go. And yeah, there it is. British West Africa. The Gambia, Sierra Leone, Gold Coast, and Nigeria. So what you need to do then is go back to Numista. Oh boy. So we're going to go back to West Africa. British West Africa. There we go, British West Africa. And we're going to see what we got by hitting search. Okay, this has got all kinds of stuff. Different tribes, different countries, right? But we want British West Africa. Here we go. All right, Nigeria. Copper, nickel. Looks like we're still in Nigeria. So we're going to have to start over. Boy, this is fun, isn't it? Okay, there we go. Bam. Now we're in. Now we're in like Flint. Look at that. So you got to put it up in the search bar. All right. British West Africa includes Nigeria, so that counts for the purpose of this collection. Here is a 50% silver coin. It's a pattern, though, so you're not going to find that. There's a debased pattern. And there's a debased pattern. Copper, nickel, copper, nickel. And we'd have to find out exactly when Nigeria became a country, right? See where I'm going with this? So you have to do some research. You don't want a coin with Queen Elizabeth II on it, I don't believe, or maybe it'd have to be very early in her reign. All right, here we go. So they made silver coins for British West Africa. We just got to find them. If it says pattern, that means it's a unique pattern coin. Here we go. This is a standard issue coin. This is the kind of stuff we're looking for. Here we go. This would get you Nigeria right here. And it's George V, sterling silver, low mintage. So, I mean, 1917H is probably, 1919. There it is. That's the one you're looking for. And there you go. You're looking at like a $40 bill. But you could go and search for this coin and see what you got. That one actually looks pretty nice. I mean, all told. Now, that is a 6 pence, so that's a little bigger than a dime. So probably like 12-cent coin, you know what I mean? Like, in our money, it would be, like 2/10 over what a dime is. So, so you're paying $40 for a dime. Keep that in mind. But there are other coins. Let's see what else we got. You might find a better deal. So you're going to look through all of it. Oh, here we go. Here's a shilling. Shillings, maybe they made more of them, right? Maybe that was a more popular. So what you really want to look at, look at that. The mintages are way higher on this. 9 million, this stuff. This is, there you go. See, look there. So that's what I'm saying. 1245, right? That's not too bad. I mean, it's a quarter size coin. It's slightly under a quarter, So, it's kind of like a Canadian quarter size coin. But you can get one for like, $12, maybe $12 to $20. But that eliminates a country off your list. So there's Nigeria for you guys. I just did it for you. And you can keep an eye out on eBay for the cheapest one. You don't have to buy this just because they're the ones available. You can look out. Auctions. You can go to auctions, coin stores like the Kansas Kid said. You can actually look for these coins once you identify them and have your eyes out for them and know exactly what you're going for. All right. What do you think of that?
Spiffy.
It's pretty spiffy, isn't it? Now I was willing to take colored coins with butterflies on them. Have I ever shown you this?
You showed me some other colored ones.
Yeah. This is Central African Republic. Interesting name for a country, isn't it? They literally named a country the Central African Republic. That's a name. Yeah. All right. Yemen is fun. Is this Yemen? Qatar. Qatar? Do they call it Qatar or Qatar?
Qatar.
I've heard both. This is Qatar. Yeah.
Qatar's what mentally damaged people do.
Yeah. Here's a cool one. This one's from Jordan. Now, I remember this one. Yeah, look at that. Hunka. Yeah. Man, oh man. Good stuff. You can do it, guys. I believe in you. What we just went through, that's the process. That took what, like 5-10 minutes of research just to figure out. And honestly, I cheated because I already knew British West Africa was where you get your Nigerian coin, guys. And if you're wanting those other countries that I listed, Sierra Leone, and that's just one example for you, Kansas Kid. And I'm going to put all that, and it's going to be great. I'm going to put everybody's little channel in the description that I mentioned. And guys, if you want to get into this challenge, shoot me up on one of my videos. I'll help you out. I can send you links. This one's really easy. This is Armenia. And this one's not hard at all. You can get this off SD Bullion. And SD Bullion is going to be your friend for all your Caribbean countries, okay? Yeah. So keep that in mind. All right. Find all the collectibles of your dreams while you're awake. And if you can't find them, don't blame me because I'm trying to show them to you. I'm here to... Am I trying to show it to him? Is X going to give it to him?
X going to give it to you.
That's right. I'm going to give it to you. All right. Have a great day. Like, share, and subscribe. Bye.